First couple questions. In your first week with SRX, take me through that first one. I know it seemed a little bit wild there from your perspective, and racing up front, and then a couple mishaps and everything else.
My gosh, so much fun. No idea what to expect. Go up there, Stafford, Connecticut. What a cool racetrack. First and foremost, to succeed with a series like this, you got to have all the ingredients. What are those ingredients? Cool cars. These cars are perfect for this. Beat and bang on each other. They're tough. They're strong. Got some power under the hood. Make good grip with the radial tire that they went to this year. So you got that. You got a list of drivers that, my gosh, could you ask for anything cooler than for me to be able to race against Joe Newgarden? This cat just won the Indianapolis 500. Kyle Busch, champion. A champion, for crying out loud. Keselowski, another champion of NASCAR. Just keep going. Elio Castroneves, it's such a cool lineup of drivers to compete against. So you have that. The series itself, such a perfect. These guys have worked their tails off rebuilding these cars and get them up and down, the road just for this. It's hard to gear up for 6 races. And you think about that. You watch Cup, you watch IndyCar. That's a professionally done thing all the way through. And I'm not saying this is professional, but I'm saying the funding, the help. Those are full-time employees. You can't hire 100 full-time people for 6 races. So to be able to piece all this together and make it work is a phenomenal job organizationally. Last and certainly not least is these racetracks. Stafford, what an awesome racetrack. This gives me an opportunity to race on the short tracks of America that I didn't necessarily get a chance to race at. I was a Midwestern guy, did all my stuff out there, started to take off through the ranks and stepping stones of NASCAR through RCR, right? This gives me a chance to come back to some cool racetracks I always wanted to race at. Stafford, what an awesome track. Here, look at this place. Could not believe how nice this track is. The facility's fantastic. The fan base is packed. And I'm excited. I'm nervous again. It's been 3 years, and to have those nerves and that feeling back feels so good.
And you mentioned with it being a couple years since you last ran full time and everything else. How hard has it been to kind of get back into the swing of things, or is it kind of like riding a bike, like some people say?
Well, they damn sure don't give you much time. 5 laps of practice. I'm like, I sure like to have a few more of those. No chance. Everybody got out. Doesn't matter if you're an Indianapolis 500 champ or Kyle Busch. We're all like, man, that wasn't much practice. 5 laps. So I think that's what lends itself to these heat races. Everybody, you got to go. The format has it in which where you have to go immediately and pounce on those guys because every position matters. The combined effort through the first and second heat races. That's what lines up the feature. So from there, it's just trying to figure out. Learn the racetrack, learn how to pass, learn the mechanics of the track, and then put it to use as fast as possible.